We heard rumors about SEC teams pursuing Luke Altmyer in the offseason, but as far as I recall, this is the first time we've heard the gory details of exactly what was on the table for Luke Altmyer that he turned down. And this comes to us from an article from On3 by Chris Lowe that kind of is setting up for this big moment where Illinois plays Indiana this weekend, talking about how Brett Bielema has Illinois on the verge of a college football playoff run. He's used the word doorstep as like a metaphor for where he wants to get this program to, and this team is right on the edge of the doorstep. They can get off the doorstep with a win over Indiana this week. But in this interview, Brett Bielema is quoted with some stories about his team and how he's built this roster. And specifically, he tells the story of what Luke Altmyer had on the table this offseason. This is what Lowe writes for On3, and there are Bielema quotes included. Bielema said Altmyer left seven figures on the table this past offseason, including an offer of $2 million plus from Tennessee to stay at Illinois. Bielema said, quote, he never called me once, not a single time to talk about money. Illinois spent around $5 million last year on its roster. This year, it's reported that they are closer to $15 million, which is similar to most Power Five teams in college football this year. That's what you got to spend to be competitive for the most part. So Illinois is in the game, but still, Altmyer, $2 million plus on the table straight up for the spot that ended up becoming Aguilar's at Tennessee. Turned it down, didn't even call Bielema, didn't call with any demands, didn't even want to make it a thing. Said, no, thank you. I'm rocking with Champagne. We got games to win. What's this mean to you?
Luke Altmyer is a great guy. He's a great guy, great friend, great player. Uh, Brett would have showed up to practice the next day and been like, "Where's Luke?" or "Where's Carter?" I would have been singing Rocky Top. But that's the fundamental difference, and that's why I'm on Zoom. So yeah, I think it does. Anytime you can get a player to, I don't know if there's a better word for it, but like basically take a pay cut. Take a pay cut to be a part of something, to play with your brothers, maybe take a little bit less money, but maybe you have something special here. And I think that's two part of this. I think Luke realizes what this Illinois team could be, and also what he could be in Illinois lore too. Like, because what's at the doorstep, and I think we talk about this sometimes with basketball players that transfer, but it relates to all transfers. There are people that care about their legacy and legacy in the place that they go to school at, right? Like, and I do think that Luke Altmyer does have a little bit of like, okay, maybe I'm taking a pay cut, but I could also be a Champagne legend. And some people might look at that and be like, okay, cool. Like, you could also play in the SEC. But there's something to be said about being like this figure and being able to accomplish something with a school that basically kind of made you, gave you an opportunity when other teams didn't give you an opportunity. It's a sign of respect. It's an admirable thing that he did. And as far as like I think also points to like what a great coach Brett Bielema is too. Like, he wants to play for Brett, he wants to play for Illinois, and he'll do it at a pay cut.
It speaks to the situation for me. Now, I am not going to insinuate that Luke Altmyer would have left Illinois under any circumstances. I think he loves it there. I think Illinois was the program and Brett Bielema was the coach that bet on him. Remember, he originally committed to Ole Miss, right? He was going to
Mhm.
be an SEC quarterback, and ultimately, I don't think he was going to play. It ended up becoming a thing where, like, hey, we're the school that believes in you. When you have a relationship and you have a coach and people that believe in you, you want to stay there, of course. Luke Altmyer loves Champagne, and let's be real, if I could stay in Champagne forever, I would. I wanted to buy an office space the first time we went there. Seriously, I still have it saved. I do. Um, here's the truth, though. The reason it was easy to turn down 2 million plus from Tennessee is because Illinois has everything in front of them this year. He knew what he was coming back to. He was coming back to a roster with 15 other returning starters that was ready made point blank to be this year's Indiana, to be the team that is outside the top six in your conference preseason, that runs the table, that turns heads, that gets everyone believing in you. That team is good. I keep screaming. It's like every week I have to say in the newsletter, Illinois is good. Why doesn't anyone believe me? I just, Altmyer knew this, right? Like, he came back to a team that is currently ninth in the AP poll. Guess what? That's 6 spots higher than Tennessee. I think you could argue he turned down $2 million to come back to a better football team with a better chance of making the college football playoff at Illinois. And that is a testament to Brett Bielema and all of the players on this Illinois team and all of Luke Altmyer's teammates. Now, again, I'm not saying he would have left, but if this was 3 years ago and Hank Beaty's not here and you're returning 4 starters instead of 15 starters and you're picked 14th in the Big Ten with 18 teams, suddenly it's a lot more appealing to go to a top 25 team in Tennessee, right? And I'll flip this, flip sports, flip programs, a totally different guy. Let's talk Braden Smith, preseason National Player of the Year, guy that was certainly courted by SEC schools. Kentucky wanted Braden Smith this summer. We heard that. Why was it so easy for Braden Smith to just not even think about the money? Because I can promise you this, Braden Smith didn't call Matt Painter with any demands either. Why was it so easy for him to just say, no, that's not for me? Because he's the preseason #1 team in the country. Because Matt Painter made it clear, oh, last year when we didn't give you what you need to compete, we're going to do that this year. I got an Israeli for you, right? Bielema already had this roster in such a contender-ready spot. I wouldn't even think about it either if I'm Luke Altmyer, truly. Because this team has everything I need to go win. And that's what I care about. And I applaud everyone involved with Illinois for it.
Luke Altmyer's agent's got to be punching air right now, though.
He wanted that 20% commission
That
rate.
20% would have hit something stupid.
What do you think Altmyer is getting paid? If Illinois has $15 million to spend on their football team this year, that's what is being reported. What do you think Altmyer's getting?
1.5?
It can't be that far off from 2. If Illinois
Yeah.
got 15, like I think
Honestly,
2
I'm
would have been
shocked that
reasonable.
Illinois wouldn't. That was another thing. I don't know if you mentioned this and I missed it. If a SEC school was offering them 2, wouldn't Illinois just match that?
If you got 15, I would think so, yeah.
Yeah, like that's I expected like some like once again, SEC, they're really holding on to them golden days, dog. Y'all really got money like that?
Yeah. I mean, it also could be one of those things where Illinois is doing the every team in the country thing where they want people to believe, oh, our players stay for the love of the game.
Retention.
Like quietly, so Tennessee offered him like 2.1 and quietly Luke Altmyer's making 2.0 at Illinois, but I came back not for the money.
Yeah, I can't believe you hit me with the situation though.
What do you mean?
Like the situation's so great. You want to know what makes the situation better? $2 million in your bank account.
I think he's getting paid, man. I do. He's got the face of a guy that's getting paid. Like, you
That
know how you can look at me on the Zoom call and tell that, like, I make decent money, but not good money? Like, you can just look at Luke Altmyer when he takes his helmet off. Like, that guy's doing well.
that guy is not like stressing that like the pay is bi-weekly or something like that.
That guy's not asking for a bonus
He's
every single week.